Good day, everyone. This is Miss Jai, and we are going to talk about how to organize and deliver an informative speech. Now, in this lesson, let us answer the following questions. First, let's get to know what is an informative speech. Next to that, what are the types of informative speeches? And lastly, how was the speech organized? Let's begin. Now, what is an informative speech? Defining an informative speech is one that intends to educate the audience on a particular topic. The main goal of an informative speech is to provide enlightenment regarding a specific topic the audience knows nothing about. Now, this type of speech uses descriptions, demonstrations, vivid detail, and definitions to explain a subject, person, or place the audience wants to understand. Basically, an informative speech makes a complex topic easy to understand or offers a different point of view. Unlike persuasive speeches, an informative speech relies less on pathos. You know what pathos? Pathos, it is an appeal to the emotions of the audience and an important component of persuasive speeches. But in informative speech, it is more on communicating information. Generally, there are 4 types of informative speeches, which vary depending on the topic, and these are speech about objects or people, speech about processes, speech about events, and speech about concepts. Now, speech about objects or people, this focuses on tangible items like gadgets, products, structures, or people. Now, visual aid may be necessary. Say, I have here some examples. For example, you will inform about yourself. Now, the purpose could be to inform the audience about your background, interests, and ambitions. Another example for gadgets, we have the new iPhone model. Now, the purpose in writing about this one could be to inform the audience about the features and capabilities of this new model. Now, next, we have the speech about processes. This focuses on a process of sequence of events. Visual aids are also necessary when writing this one. I have here some examples. We have the first aid. Your purpose could be to inform the audience about how first aid for an ankle sprain is administered. Another example is short story writing. Your purpose could be to inform the audience about how a publishable short story is written. Okay. Proceeding to the next type, we have the speech about events. This focuses on an event that happened, is happening, or might happen in the future. Say, for example, an accident. An accident is an example of an event, right? Now, your purpose in writing this one could be to inform the audience about the details surrounding a car accident. Another example, zombie invasion. Your purpose could be to inform the audience about the possibility of a zombie invasion. And on to the last type of informative speech, we have the speech about concepts. This focuses on beliefs, knowledge, theories, principles, or ideas. Some examples could be the Big Bang Theory. Your purpose in writing this one, or having this kind of informative speech, could be to inform the audience about the development of the Big Bang Theory. And another example, we have the Bermuda Triangle. Your purpose could be to inform the audience about the mystery of the Bermuda Triangle. So those are the types of informative speech, and now that we know about it, let's get to know how to organize an informative speech. Now, an informative speech can follow different patterns of organization to arrange and frame the details effectively, but in this lesson I will show you 4 of them. These are chronological pattern, spatial or topical or categorical pattern, cause-effect pattern, and comparison contrast. Let's get to know each pattern. First, we have the chronological pattern. This can be used if you want to present the history, evolution, or development of your topic in sequential order, meaning from past to present or beginning to end. I have here an example of an outline in a chronological pattern. You may pause this one for better understanding. Okay, on to the next type or pattern. We have the spatial, topical, categorical pattern. This can be used if you want to inform your audience about the main features, descriptions, or categories of your topic. I have here an example of an outline for this kind of pattern. You may pause this one for a better understanding. And then we have the cause-effect pattern. This can be used if you want to show the causal relationship of events or phenomena. Now, your outline may follow different patterns of organization depending on the relationship between the causes and effects of the events, but let me show you how each outline looks like. For this type of pattern, we have the following types of outline. We have single cause, multiple effects, single effect, multiple causes, multiple effects, and the domino effect. For the single cause, multiple effects, and the single effect, multiple causes, this is how the outline looks like for each type. And then for the multiple causes, multiple effects, and the domino effect, I have here how the outline looks like. You may pause this one for better understanding. Now, on to the last type of informative speech. We have the pattern, comparison contrast pattern. This can be used if you want to compare objects, events, or concepts, underscoring their similarities and differences. Now, your outline may follow either a block or point-by-point format. Let's take a look at each type of outline. We have the block and sorry about the typo error. We have the point-by-point format. Okay, you may pause this one for better understanding. So, those are the things you have to keep in mind when you are going to write informative speech. That's all for our lesson. I hope you learned something from me today. This is your teacher, Teacher Joy. Thank you and see you again.